Hello guys, Ingemar here. Today we are going to talk about the integrated winch of the Grenadier. I'm supported by my lovely assistant Thor, and we're going to give you a quick insight how to operate the winch and what to consider when working with it. So let's just get it started. As you know, it is hidden behind the front bumper of the Grenadier. It's quite easy to get access to it. You just take the screwdriver out of the toolbox which comes with the Grenadier, and then just undo those two screws in the corner of the cover, and then just pull back the cover. Just with cold hands, there you go. Pull back the cover, remove it, and you have access to the winch. Towing capacity 5.5 tons, you know that, and the cable is relatively short because the drum is small, because it's integrated, so only around about 11 meters of rope on this one. It's a synthetic rope. I have an extension for it, so just in case I need a longer rope, I just use that one. Controls here in the front, quite easy. You just have this little switch here in the vertical position. It's locking in, and in the horizontal position it's in free spool and you can pull it out. It's quite tough, so most of the time I just extend it using the remote. Good. How do we turn it on? Let's have a look at that. To use the winch, the car has to be running. The reason for that is it only works if the transmission is in drive, reverse or neutral. Those positions are only available if the car is on, except for the wash mode. I'll talk about that a little bit later. So, engine is running, put it to neutral, and then I can flip the switch for the winch. You can hear the solenoid click. Now the winch is active. You can control it, or you are controlling it actually with this remote. Just push the button, turn it on, the light comes on, it's connected via Bluetooth, and now the winch is operational. Everything is set up now. The car is running. It's currently in neutral and secure with the handbrake and some chocks in the back, and the remote is connected. Now you can just control it by the use of the two buttons. It's pretty easy in and out. Nothing you can do wrong about it. Now everything is set up. We are ready to go, and I get back into the car and winch myself up. So as a reminder, the car has to be in neutral, in drive or in rear. Reason for that, you don't want to winch yourself with the park on. So whenever you are starting and winch someone else out, you have to be in there, have some chocks there, use the park brake or step on the brake, either way. Good, we're ready to go. And it works. So I'm just winching now myself out just for demonstration purposes, only in neutral. I've been asked if there's a solution to get the car or the winch going without the car running. The problem is the gearbox has to be in drive, neutral or reverse, as mentioned before. Whenever you turn off the car, the gearbox will automatically jump into the park position. So you cannot use the winch. There's one way to get a workaround for that, which is the car wash mode. That goes as follows. You put the gearbox into neutral, then you turn the car off and switch the ignition back on right away. So turn it off, ignition back on, now the car stays into neutral. You can flip the winch back on and it will work. So the car is now off. The engine is not running, it's still in neutral. Here we go. The winch works. Of course, you wouldn't want to do that for a prolonged time because it would drain the batteries, but under certain circumstances, situations, it might be helpful to get the winch going without the car running. So a little summary, you saw now how the winch works, what to consider. You can even get it going without the engine running, as we just demonstrated. What are my thoughts about the integrated winch of the Grenadier? I like it because it's hidden, you cannot see it. Even though I would love to have a big bumper, front bumper with an integrated winch, problem is pedestrian protection laws in Europe are not allowing something like that on the Grenadier. So that's the solution I have to go with. It's okay. A few things that I am not super happy with. First, the length of the rope, which is again caused by the design of the system because it's integrated and has a quite small or not a lot of space around the drum. Solution for that is an extension. You have to get some tools, straps, shakers and so on anyways, which everybody who is off-roading, seriously off-roading, has anyway. So that's not a big deal. Works fine with me. For now, I always got along with the length of the rope plus the extension. Second, the cover, the original cover for the winch works, but it's not the best solution. There are a couple of aftermarket products already out there. I'm currently looking into the one from Black Sheep Innovations, which is quite nice because you can access the winch quite easily and the license plate just folds up, and it's made of metal as well, nicely covers the whole area. So that's, or something like that, is going to be what I'm getting for Loki as well. Good. Again, if you liked the short episode, thumbs up would be highly appreciated, or like, or even subscribe if you want to hear more about the Grenadier and the different systems of the Grenadier. Sorry. Thank you very much. Hope to see you next time.